of this opportunity right here in front of them. That starts by doing whatever it takes over these next couple hours to extend their season by one more week.
13 yards to start that drive, and a quick first down. They'll motion over Metcalf. Quick throw, taken in.
The drag route is certainly not the most complicated route on the route tree, but a really nice job there using the scheme to create separation. He did a really nice job there working across the middle of the field as he made himself open.
And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down. Blitz coming, he'll throw it. And this ball incomplete on third down.
This offense has to find a way to be better on first and second down, Mike. Living in these third and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. From the 25, they'll go to work. First and 10. Here's the change of pace back. That's Kenneth Gainwell. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down. On the ground, Gainwell. And this is going to be an Eagles first down. He gets this up past the 40-yard line. A run with Gainwell. And this time they are ready for him. Thrown for a loss. And it's set.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
Now Jalen Hurts on second down. He'll get rid of it and complete it.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
On third down, it's Hurts. Taking off, he'll try to get there. 22 yards, the pickup there. First down, Philadelphia.
You know this defense worked all week defending this quarterback as a scrambler, as a runner. But sometimes it's just hard to simulate until you see him in real life. His speed, his ability to create. We saw him get him here early on the big scramble. He's able to pick up the first down and keep the drive alive.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Taking a shot downfield for Smith.
I can tell you from firsthand experience, Mike, that is a lonely and long jog back to the huddle. I mean, Inch away from being the hero with a deep touchdown. Instead, you let it go through your fingertips, and you got to come back to the huddle and try again.
And he'll bring this inside the 30. A gain of about 4. They need to get this to the 23. Here's 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. Open man, left side, he's got it. Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. Oh, he did all he could to get away, but they're going to catch up to him. It is a big loss.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you've...
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Hurts now. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete. 3rd and long for Hurts. And that is incomplete. Devontae Smith, the intended receiver, and that's going to lead to a 4th down. Here's Jake Elliott now to try the field goal. It'll be a 44-yard attempt. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Eagles will take a 3-0 lead.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
This will be returned from the 6. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Seahawks offense ready to take over as we check out the playoff race in the NFC. Set to go now on 1st and 10. This drive starts on the ground with Walker. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Williams, the tight end, is in motion. They'll look to throw. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. On 1st and 10, here comes Walker. Finds an alley to the 35. The speed on display. He's in. Kenneth Walker. Touchdown, Seattle. Moody's extra point is good. And the Seahawks move out to a 7-3 lead. So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. The return starts from the 5. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Eagles offense ready to take over for their 2nd possession. They trail by 4. Touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with 1st and 10. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. His first catch of the wild card game, and good for a 1st down.
So, Mike, you look back at the quarterback and you see that this ball is coming out of his hand and it's going to be low. And the decision's made. You've got to go down to the ground to secure the catch. First order of business. Your hands are between the ground and the ball, no matter what that looks like. And then once you secure it, You've got to roll, protect the ball, and under no circumstances can that ball move or hit the ground. And how often do we see a great catch overturned on replay? So it's not easy, but you get paid to catch them all.
They'll run on second down. Ooh, look at him move away from a tackler as he winds up gaining 7 yards. Nice run there. They'll come up to 3rd and 3.
King, Phil King.
Here's Hurts. That one caught by Smith. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. And they are not going to catch him. He's in. Touchdown, Eagles.
When you start talking about the qualities of a top-tier back in the NFL, Mike, we all talk about size, speed, the ability to keep your feet, the ability to have balance at contact. But the part we don't talk enough about is patience, understanding the blocking scheme, the timing, when to hit the hole, as much as what hole to hit. And I think you get a great example of what that looks like when it all comes together. He takes advantage of the scheme, and next thing you know, he hits his head on the goalpost.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Here comes a return from the 5. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. Out comes the Seattle offense as they get ready for their next possession. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Walker to start the drive. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard. 2 minutes to play in the first half of a 3-point game. Back with more NFC playoff action after this. 2nd and 11. Smith in Jigba, the man in motion. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up 3rd down. So the Eagles will use their first time out here. Talk things over before 3rd down. The run up the middle, it's Walker. Here's a timeout for Philadelphia. That is their 2nd, as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. Returnable from the 17. And it'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. Here comes the Philly offense now as they make their way back onto the field. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. Nice gain here. He's going to be marked down at the 35-yard line. On 1st down, it's Hurts taking a shot downfield for Smith. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be 1st and goal.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.